What's happening, guys? We're back. Quentin Bryan in the right. David Tabor in the left. Tabor moving on, left lane. What's up, T-Bone? What's up, Rob Smith? What's happening, brother? This second round, I had to kind of throw this together real quick because they were coming up here and I was working stuff for 10. You got Matt Rink in the right, Dan Bosco in the left. Got the Maverick versus the Camaro. Burnouts are down. Like I said, this is second round. This is small tire. Had to kind of scramble up here because they were coming up to the lanes to get this rolling. So. Yep, left lane, Dan Bosco moving on. Left lane. Bob Martray coming up here in the left lane in the Fox Body versus Kurt George in the right. Unplugged my freaking phone. Alright. There we go. Good brakes. Good brakes too. Yep. Yep, Fox runs good. He went some rounds last weekend at No Prep Mania. Left lane, Bob Martray moving on. Good lick. Got some stuff here on the tractor, gonna take care of real quick here. John Kazil in the right versus Kurt De Niro in the left lane. Both PA cars. You may ask, like, hey, these guys, some of these guys lost last round. Well, luckily with the low car count, we decided to do something that bracket racing normally does, and that's buy back. So some of these guys were able to buy back in the first round. So may not be everybody's cup of tea, but like I said, with the low car count, give everybody an equal chance today that did manage to come here. Obviously, seems like we're probably one of the higher ends on the car count this weekend compared to some of these events, but what are you going to do? Yep, like I said, may not everybody's cup of tea, but that's right lane. John, moving on. So, Brian Horsky's coming up to make his buy. This will be the last one of small tire. This will be the last one of small tire coming up. $11 small tire kill care. Wow. That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, but they've had low car counts, it seems like, all year for the no prep wars deal. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's very well promoted. And it's crazy, it's guaranteed money. I mean, that's guaranteed money for 2 nights now with a low car count like that. I mean, obviously, the proof is, I mean, you've seen last weekend, regardless, we still didn't get a full 32 car field, but we still had 30 cars and we still paid out $7,000, no matter what. Promote the right event. Luckily, never have anything on top of it. You'll have a good event no matter what. Luckily, like I said, Kilker competing against 4 or 5 different events this weekend. That event, guaranteed money, going to throw all the killers out. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Rob. I don't. That's a lot of money for a poor showing of cars. Good pass by Brian Horsky. All right. This is Run What You Brung coming up right now. So this was a buyback. So we did a buyback deal, obviously. So there were 3 cars in Run What You Brung. The dragster did move on, but he broke. So he is out. So Frank Franco and Frank are racing for their final and run what you brung. Really don't know why Frank's got a door off, but I'm not going to ask questions. He actually has no doors on at all. Interesting. Interesting. I guess the Toyota truck identifies as a Jeep now. No, that's not. It's all over the tire. Got a big mess. They have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Get your phone out. So he's got 2 minutes. What is that? Fuel? It's fuel. All right. So they got a fuel leak. They're trying to figure out where it's going. It was all over the. Oh yeah, it's on here. I'll take it. You? What's the timer at? 30. Okay. Is that a Jeep? It looks like a Jeep. It identifies as a Jeep.
It's a small wiener. He had a fitting come loose, guys. They're tightening up the fitting. It should be ready to roll. A minute. They got a minute.
1 minute. We need to get the Jeep. All right. For the win. Frank for the win. Chew. Looks like you got a little loose out there. Maybe a little over residue there that was on the track. Right lane. Frank Siri wins. Run what you brung. Well, he normally has doors on it, so I'm not really sure why he had the doors off, but I ain't going to ask questions. So True Street's coming up right now. Competition by? Okay. All right, so first pair up is a competition by. Florida Darnell is getting a comp by for second round of True Street. Picture look good for you guys. I didn't even check honestly to even see if this is even in 720p. I'm pulling a Corey right now. It looks good on my end, but it could be completely different. I'm doing this off my phone, so it may not be the best, but it's something. Hell of a leg. Hell of a leg out. Alright. Next pair coming up. We got Mr. Mike Moss in the left lane versus Mark Dixon in the right. Mike has already won hard tire. He's already won hard tire for the night. There was only one pair of that. Let's see if he can move on and take it home in True Street on a hard tire. Right lane for the win. Right lane for the win. Mark Dixon moving on. Steve McBride in the left lane in the Thunderbird versus Robbie Harper in the right. Steve actually won this event last year in hard tire in our first Bring Your Own Traction event that we did last year. He won in the hard tire class, so he's no stranger to this side of the track, but just obviously on a different type of tire. He is going to have his hands full with that Shelby. Thank you, sir. He is going to have his hands full with that Shelby. It's definitely a good surface right now. Here we go. Oh! Right lane. Robbie Harper moving on. It looked like that was going to be somewhat of a decent race because Robbie had to get out of it, but right lane, Robbie Harper moving on. You got Brian Bordenier coming up here in the left lane versus David Sherrock in the right. Got the Cutlass versus the Mustang. Coming up. Oh. Make sure you guys hit like on the stream there. Like I said, this is Steven's channel. Steven does all the stripper leader media videos. He does all the video and stuff like that on this channel. He said we might as well go live. There's nobody live here this weekend, so we might as well go. I'm not as flagging this weekend. We didn't have a guy for the finish line that knows the finish line well that I trust enough, so we decided to use the tree this weekend. Trust me, I feel out of my element. I feel out of my element. I feel like I should be walking up there right now and getting ready to knock these guys out. But it is what it is. I'm just hanging out. We're having a good time. It's a good night. There's a pretty decent crowd on hand tonight for what it is. Looks like about 30 of you in the watching right now. Make sure you guys all go like the stream. Obviously, that helps get it out there, gets more people to see it. This was kind of a spur of the moment deal to live stream everything, so between running the race and running this tonight. That's left lane for the win. Brian moving on, left lane. Yeah, that is a really nice looking Cutlass. He was at No Prep Mania last weekend. Beautiful car. So last pair coming up right now. Got Adam Bezero. We're in the left lane. Tom Swell. Right, huh? Let me stack that one to first screen so this one goes. Yep, so Tom Swell coming up here in the right lane. He was your No Prep Mania True Street winner last weekend. Yep, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. And next weekend I'll be with Corey at hitting it from the back after the event. Yep, so I'll be with Corey next weekend from hitting it from the back at US 60. Make sure you guys do go like Spooled Media. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. So we'll be there. We'll be covering that event. We'll be live. I'll be on the live. Or I'll be filming on the line. No T-Bone and Rob will be in attendance on the live. They always are. So here we go, guys. That's a good race. Beck's like left to me. Left lane. Moving on. Left lane. Moving on. Oh, the other one. All right, we're moving to stick shift. 2 pairs and a bye. First pair coming up, you got Tyler Garlock in the left versus Casey Lee in the right. All a part of the stick shift points series put on by Tremec and Northeast Ohio Mustangs and Restoration. A little sideways burn out there, no big deal. Stick shift cars are impressive. Very impressive. Woo, looks like it's a drag race. Left lane for the win. Tyler Garlock moving on. Left lane. Moving on. Cody Hartman coming up here in the left versus John Kenner in the right. Yes, they are. And it's anybody's ball game, honestly. Like, that's one class, like, you can have a slower car in, and something can happen to this big power car over here, and you'd be able to win. Anything can happen in drag racing. Like I said, these guys are racing for points towards the end of the year. Stick shift guy that goes to the most races, secures the most points, will win a brand new Tremec transmission. So you go to all the races, be able to win almost every event, or even come close. Anything can happen. I think last year it came down to, there was a tie at the end, and they ran the race to the final, the two that were in the final, and then they ran for the transmission. And also, whoever wins the stick shift class this weekend gets a red card to Mickey Thompson Tires and Wheels for a brand new set of tires up to $1,000 value. Very cool. And back there, anything can happen. Left lane, anything can happen. As you seen, John was out front, missed the gear, and that's all it took. Well, I thought this was a buy, but I'm not really sure. Unless they're just racing for fun at this point. Not really sure. That's what I have on my sheet. So, good question. But yeah, I got Danny Nader, who's the guy who puts on the 6-shift series. He's made this all possible. He made all the possibilities to get a transmission to win for these guys. Also for the tires as well. Like I said, this car in the right lane literally just got back from 6th summer. He competed, Dan Watts, he competed in 6th summer, competed in it, made it here in time to race in the 6-shift race for us this evening. That's some dedication. I mean, obviously he's been on this car for 1,200 miles. To remember how many drag strips there is. I think they're just racing, but I'm pretty sure Danny's got the buy. So no matter what happens, Danny wins. So they're just racing for fun at this point. Yep, he went the full 1,200 miles. Be at 6. Dang. Woo! Wow. That's impressive. That's all right. Danny wins anyway. He had the buy. That was crazy. Yep, he went the full 6th summer. He pulled up here. The trailer is still on his trailer with the car that he towed on 6th summer and made it here in time. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know what you say. There's quite a bit of people in here right now.
There's quite a bit of people.
And there's quite a bit of people here. Yeah.
Some great racing.
Yep. Hard tire now, right? Or no, we're done.
Yeah, we are back to small tire.
All right. I'm in this. I'll be back. All right. Yep. I'm going to end this. Second round's over. I forgot we ran our final of hard tire already. So we are done with second round. As soon as third round comes up, I will be back. Like, share, hit the bell icon to know when I will go live again. So hang tight, guys. We'll be back soon. All right. You heard us from Jim.